People in Shawnigan Lake are concerned about contaminated soil. They say it's being dumped all over the region and they're worried that it's affecting their health. They say there are more than 1,000 dump trucks full of contaminated soil that drive through their peaceful community every month. And after the homeowners began documenting and tracking the truck traffic, they say someone tried to intimidate them, dumping the waste on a neighbor's driveway. CTV's Louise Hartland has the story.
This pile of dirt is causing a mountain of tension in Shawnigan Lake. It was dumped on Jennifer Young's neighbor's driveway, unsolicited March 28th.
I said to him, "Was this for you?" And he said, "No." He said, "I think it was a message for you, Jen." And I said, "Oh, I guess I've stepped on someone's toes." And he said, "Yeah, I think you have."
Jennifer believes those toes belong to dump truck drivers. She says more than 1,200 trucks rattle down this road every month, and she was fed up.
And so I started documenting how many trucks were going along the road and what they were carrying.
And Jennifer says when they noticed her snapping pictures and writing down license plates, that's when the unneighborly dump happened.
Unfortunately, an act of, I would say, cowardice, vandalism and intimidation saw several loads or some loads of that dirt dumped in one of the residents' driveway.
And the CVRD says ironically it was the first time it could legally sample the soil with the permission of the property owner.
And it is high in salt, and it also has gas or diesel and asphalt contamination, so hydrocarbons as well.
The CVRD says this is one of 12 sites where the contaminated fill is being dumped. And concerned neighbors say they watched 6 full trucks come in and 7 empty trucks leave in 20 minutes. The concern for people living in this picturesque area is what is leaching into the watershed. This is where the drinking water comes from. The CVRD says it has tried to talk to the Ministry of Environment about the issue many times, with no response. At the legislature, Environment Minister Terry Lake says he's not familiar with the problem, but will look into why he has not been told about it.
If there are issues about contamination, particularly if there's some surface water that may be affected, that is a concern for us. So, as I said, I will certainly follow up with staff and find out more about it.
The ministry says it does not condone illegal dumping, and there are many guidelines under the Environmental Management Act to ensure the relocation of soil does not result in the creation of new contaminated sites. But for some of the people living in Shawnigan Lake, they want action to stop the hundreds of trucks they say are polluting their paradise. Louise Hartland, CTV News, Shawnigan Lake.